Horoscope for Taurus, Monday, 16 March 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. Today, Taurus, the universe smiles at you with an energy that seems to be woven between lights and shadows, but always with a thread of hope. You feel that lightness in the air, Taurus, as if the weight of the pending decisions had lightened. Although there is tension on the horizon, the overall energy is harmonious. The sextile Sun with Uranus drives you to act clearly, while Venus and Pluto in sextile give you a breath in your deeper relationships. But not all is light. The Moon in square with Uranus and Venus in square with Jupiter add a touch of tension that asks to be managed patiently. Don't rush, Taurus. Today, the cosmos gives you a wild card. Take advantage of the fluidity to advance, but respect the pauses necessary to balance the fires. Taking this energy to the ground of your body, you feel an electrical vibration in your extremities. Uranus in your home activates your vitality as an unexpected flash. Perhaps that sudden need to stretch, to walk aimlessly, or to change the disposition of your space. This energy asks you for mobility, not in the strict physical sense, but in mental agility to adapt to unexpected changes. If today you encounter an unexpected delay in a compromise, answer it with a smile and a light conversation, turning the obstacle into a moment of productive disconnection. Allow yourself to feel this vitality as a creative impulse. Browse through a book you've been postponing for months, or try a new recipe for cooking that challenges your everyday habits. Taking this energy to the professional terrain, the Sun in your 11th house, along with Pluto in your 10th house and the Moon also in that space, puts you at a crossroads of power and emotions. The Sun at home 11 illuminates your social networks and collective projects, a shared email in a group that makes you the protagonist of an unexpected collaboration. Pluto at your 10th home, however, reminds you that material achievements come at a cost. Perhaps a key meeting where you must negotiate a balance between personal ambitions and shared commitments. Jupiter in your home 3, although not active today, adds its expansive touch to communication. If you are at a working meeting, take advantage to propose an idea that, even if it seems small, is a seed of innovation. The Moon in House 10 also suggests that your emotional state will influence your work decisions. If you feel a knot in your stomach before sending an email, don't ignore it. Rewrite the phrase or send it with an additional courtesy note. Today, perfection in detail is your best alliance. In the field of health and routines, Uranus in House 1 and Libra in House 6 asks you to balance between spontaneity and structure. Uranus impulse could manifest itself in an unexpected desire to change your exercise routine. Maybe a yoga class instead of your usual workout, or a bike ride along a path you've never explored before. Libra's presence in the House 6 adds a touch of collaboration. If you're in a gym, maybe a partner will invite you to try a new machine, or if you're in the house, a couple training video that challenges your monotony. However, Uranus square with the Moon and your own taurine nature could bring surprises. An alert in the health app that reminds you to check a pending checkup, or a message from a friend asking about your well-being. Listen to these signs as a reminder that your body also asks for attention. The key is to combine Uranus drive with Libra's discipline. Plan a small personal care ritual, such as a relaxing bath with aromatic herbs, followed by a gentle stretching. In the field of bonds, the Sun, Mercury, and Mars in your 11th house, along with Venus in the 12th house square with Jupiter in the 3rd house, immerse you in an emotional dance between the collective and the personal. Today, group ties, friends, associations are a source of energy, but also of tension. You can give this situation a message in the WhatsApp group of work where someone mentions a delicate topic. You, reading it, feel a tingling in your chest, as if an uncertainty worm were moving inside. This reaction is not casual. Venus in the 12th house, in square with Jupiter in the 3rd house, asks you to face emotions that usually remain in the subconscious realm. This is not a time for public debate, but a time for introspection. If you are invited to a social meeting, maybe it is better to answer, "I have to rest today, but I appreciate the invitation," instead of forcing you to participate. Scorpio in your house 7, in square with the moon in house 10, also reminds you that formal relationships, collaborations may require adjustments. If you are in a conversation with your partner, it may be a good time to talk about shared goals, but avoid doing so in an environment where tension can come out. Instead of arguing, write a note with your thoughts and share it later. Today, emotional clarity is won by small acts of honesty. In the mental terrain and growth, the presence of Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn in your 11th house, along with Venus and Neptune in the 12th house, immerses you in a process of expansion and reflection. Jupiter in house 3, although not active today, adds an impulse to expand your knowledge through communication. Maybe you're going through a document that you thought was overwhelming before, or a presentation that you wrote will surprise you with its clarity. But there is also tension. Venus in quadrature with Jupiter demands balance between the desire for growth and the necessary limits. Saturn and Neptune in the 12th house, for their part, ask you to release old beliefs that bind you to the past. Imagine this moment. By sorting your library, you find a book that you read years ago, and when you open it, you find a note that you wrote on a page that today gives it a new meaning. That connection between the present and the past reminds you that knowledge does not accumulate, but is transformed. Today, the key is to combine Mars' ambition with Saturn's discipline. If you're studying, divide the topic into small parts and celebrate each breakthrough with a coffee break. In the spiritual world, Neptune in the 12th house asks you to explore recent dreams that, although they seem chaotic, contain clues about your true needs. If you have time, write your dreams in a notebook without judging them. Today, intuition is not a mistake, but a map. If today you feel you need to do a ritual, I propose an act of alchemy. Take a bowl of water and add 3 drops of lemon and a clove of smell. Place it in a corner of your room, preferably in a place where you can receive the sunrise or sunset light. This water symbolizes the purification of the dense energies that can arise today in your relationships or in your professional decisions. Visualize how lemon neutralizes the acidity of tension and how the clove of smell brings a touch of warmth to the environment. Leave the bowl during the day, and at the end, pour the water into a plant pot, always with care not to puddle. Appreciate the ritual with a deep breath, reminding you that today's challenges are only a transitory phase. For today, I propose the golden color. This tone, associated with the sun, amplifies the energy of clarity and determination that you have in motion. Use a golden detail on your clothes, maybe a brooch on your sleeve, a simple necklace, or even a pair of slippers with details of that color. If you don't have a hand, put a gold ribbon around a book you're studying or a notebook. Gold not only symbolizes success, but also reminds you that every action, however small it may seem, is building something bigger. Remember that the important thing is not the color, but the intention. Today, Taurus, you will discover that small adjustments in your environment and in your decisions have a profound impact. Trust in the fluidity that the cosmos offers, and let today's tension be only the hook that drives you to fish wisdom. Have a nice day, dear Taurus. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.